What's up, everybody? Got another 565 race video here for you. Today we have Domino and Carnage. Awesome, two awesome additions. Some people reached out to me. I don't know if they wanted their names, so I'm gonna just keep them private just in case, but I will update in the description if maybe they ask me later. But anyway, they reached out, provided me with 565 kills of Star-Lord and Labyrinth of Legends with each of their 565 Domino and Carnage. Now, I'm not sure if either of these people are playing perfectly. I assume not. It's very hard to get a perfect kill on one of these. It takes many tries. And also with Domino, you have a lot of RNG involved. And Carnage is relatively unique. I'm not sure the verdict is out on whether spamming the special 2 or the special 1 is faster. The special 1 definitely lets you keep a lot more bleeds going, and you can launch it twice as often. Yeah, and also the buff order. I think maybe it would have been nice to have a cruelty on this, but he got 2 precisions and the rest furies. I think that's probably pretty good. So anyway, maybe there's some room for some optimization, but who knows? We're just getting started on this one, so there's not really any rush to jump into the commentary, just talking about strategies overall. I guess with Domino, we're going to be going for those critical bleeds on the special 3. I think another strategy is to go for the critical bleeds on the special 2, but it's most likely on the special 3 to happen, so I think that was a pretty good strategy here. You also have to get the hit count up a little bit for it to start dealing massive damage. So it's kind of it's kind of interesting because we always see Domino doing this just crazy damage, but she does have a bit of a ramp up in these longer fights. If you really want to do like millions of damage, right? Carnage, his ramp up now that they've buffed him is really fast because they give him this crazy power gain. I mean, look at it. If you look down below, he's already at special 3, and well, I mean, he's obviously gone through many specials, but it looks like maybe I missed it, but he maybe was not able to control his power gain so easily, weaving in the combos, because it was just so much power gain with the bleeds and everything. So you do get to spam tons of specials. Neither of these guys have suicides. A couple of people have reached out with videos of their champions with suicide masteries doing this kill, and I just want to say, guys, thanks, but I don't want to post anybody with suicides, even if the champion requires suicides. I think that putting those masteries on definitely skew the results a little bit. So we're just going to do posts without suicides. But look at this Carnage putting in work. Look at the special ones. I know the special 2 hits a lot harder, but just the amount of hits. Look at those bleeds. He's got 17 bleeds, 21 bleeds on this Star-Lord. And man, if he had intercepted a little bit, he might have been able to refresh some of those. Oh my god, it's just crazy. Excuse me. Carnage's ability to just lay into this Star-Lord as well, managing his enemy's power as well. This is a really big thing. If you have your own power gain like Hyperion or Carnage, it looks like when they're bleeding, you can actually increase the amount of specials that they throw as well, because you are giving them more power, and that helps limit the amount of parries you need to use and just lets you keep laying into them, especially if the special is easily avoidable. So Domino is falling behind here. Carnage has double the amount of hits in the same amount of time. That's crazy. I mean, obviously that's because of the special 1 and Domino's launching only special 3s, but that is insane. It's not double anymore. Domino looks like she's catching it. I probably just misread that. But Carnage already has this Star-Lord down to about 50%, maybe a little bit less now. And Domino's still working, but Domino is getting up to those special 3s. The critical bleeds over with 215 hits is intense. She gets a lot more damage the more hits are on her combo meter through that critical bleed. Just the thing is RNG. You know, I'm sure there's a fight out there where Domino gets the critical bleed every time, and also you should know that it is possible to refresh that critical bleed. And I did see a video on Reddit once of somebody doing that, and I'm not sure how much faster it made it, but it must have been really good, you know. But you have to refresh it using the special 1, so you don't get an additional special 3 there. You have to start spamming the special 1, which is cool. But anyway, so Domino is getting some nice bleeds going. That's a 10k bleed right there, but Carnage is already nearly done. I mean, he's getting down there. This Carnage is on track to beat Star-Lord, I think, to beat the actual leaderboard up there. You can see I changed the format a little bit here. I hope that's okay. I hope you guys like it. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit with different formats. I'm going to try and figure out which one I like best. This is pretty clean, and it lets me compare two. When I did Aegon a little while back, I thought I would want to do one at a time, but I do think that Labyrinth kills are just a little bit too boring with only one video to watch. I think you do want to see a comparison. So, excuse me, there we go with the comparison there. And next time I find two more champions, I'll put these two guys on the leaderboard. Now, I really want to get Iron Man Infinity War because I saw that he got really close once. I thought I saw a solo kill, but it actually fast forwarded to the end of it and it wasn't a solo kill. So I'm still looking for an Iron Man Infinity War. Sentry can barely do it. I don't know. We'll see if I actually end up including him. But anyway, look at this. Domino is definitely not going to beat Carnage. There's no way any critical bleed catches up. It'd have to tick for 50,000. So Carnage is going to take the win in this particular head-to-head matchup, but it looks like he's oh my god, is he on pace? He's got 8 seconds left to beat Star-Lord. He's got just a few more seconds, 5 more seconds left. If he can kill Star-Lord right now, he's gonna beat him. 1 second left. He goes down and he actually beats Star-Lord himself, the King of Labyrinth. Carnage takes out this Star-Lord faster than Star-Lord himself. I think that's just so impressive. I'm not sure. That looked pretty optimal as far as the setup goes. That was like, 4 Furies, 2 Precisions. He has the Venoms on his team for those synergies to get the extra buffs. Probably the best you can do. Now, I'm not sure if spamming the special 2 would have made it even faster. Or he did have that one special 3 that slowed him down a little bit. I'd be very interested to know that if these two were played by maybe robots, which champion is theoretically faster. I've played perfectly. I think Carnage, man, just really set a record there. That was really intense. I don't know who would be faster, so we'll have to see if anybody comes around that can kill these champions faster. That is intense. Sub 6 minutes for the kill is way faster than I would have thought. Anyway, Domino definitely coming in hot. She's got the bleeds critting. Oh, she's refreshing the bleed even. That's perfect. We're looking at 14k ticking right now. It's coming down to it. 7% now. If she can get this refresh off, that would be great. She does. It looks like she's using the refresh strategy. I think this is a pretty solid strategy too. And Star-Lord finally goes down at 724. Pretty good. Domino beats out time-wise even Sparky. So we've just basically mixed up the top 3 all over again. It was Star-Lord, Sparky, and Medusa. Then it was Star-Lord, Sparky, and Aegon. I'm not sure if a perfectly played Medusa would go faster than that Aegon. Would have to see. But now it's going to be Domino, Star-Lord, and Carnage as the 3 fastest Labyrinth killers. Man, that is just so cool. I really have a good time making these and commenting on them. I think that they are fun. I'd like to have like a repository eventually of these, and then sort of just everyone can kind of do their research on who they want to use as their Labyrinth champion. Obviously, Aegon is probably the king right now because as soon as I get out of that Star-Lord kill, I can move on, and Aegon starts with 300 hits, and then the next one he's going to start with let's say 500 hits, and eventually he'll get to 999, and that's where all that utility comes out. There's no fight in Labyrinth right now that Aegon can't solo. I think even X23, so I'll have to get in there eventually when I can have some extra units and stuff. But seeing Carnage was great. I really love seeing Carnage. Thank you so much to who. Sorry, I just don't want to give out any private information, but thank you very much for providing that. That is a sick rank up, and you are right now #1 in the world, fastest, #1 on my channel anyway, fastest Star-Lord kill in Labyrinth. And thank you very much for the Domino footage as well. So anyway, guys, if you have any other champions you want to compare, let me know. It's getting a little tricky to find out optimal strategies just because there's way more 565 champions now than there used to be. So I'm gonna keep trying the ones that I 565. I've been doing a lot of utility rank ups, so it's not quite clear that I'm gonna have tons of Labyrinth killers, but maybe we'll think of some other types of series we can do that, power control or regeneration comparison. I don't know, Alliance War boss killing. It's all very tricky because it's very easy to do comparisons on videos like this, fights like this, because It's, you know, standardized. Star-Lord, Labyrinth of Legends, is the same hit points. There's no masteries on him. I'm making a rule that we don't use suicides, no boosting, just to keep it simple. It's way harder to control that in Alliance War or Alliance Quest and stuff like that. So anyway, we might be stuck with this tool to use as the comparison, but in any case, I think it's pretty good, and it's fun to watch every once in a while. So with that, I will sign off. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys soon. Take care.